What is going on, crypto fiends? Ryan Rotella here. Today we are going to be looking at my top 5 picks for April, as well as discussing why they are my top 5 picks, of course. Now before we jump into anything else, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the channel, whether you're leaving likes on the videos, comments down below, or even hitting that subscribe button. It is always greatly appreciated. Now before we jump into the top 5 cryptocurrencies, we just have to look at the market real fast, guys. Look at how well the market is doing today. Last night around 1 or 2 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, cryptocurrencies began to spike. Now the main reasoning for this that we could discover was that around $500 million on BitMEX was liquidated into the market, which caused Bitcoin to spike greatly, and then that trickled down into all the other altcoins. Right now it seems like we are starting to slow down a little bit and maybe going to experience a little bit of a correction, but honestly guys, it's definitely healthy, and we passed over $5,000 last night, guys. This is absolutely huge news, and as you guys can see, the long list of green, the long beautiful sea of green as it continues to go down, and I'm just so excited for this space, guys. I couldn't be more bullish right now in cryptocurrencies, and I'm glad you guys are here watching this video, because you must be pretty bullish too if you want to know the top 5 picks. So no more wasting your time. The first cryptocurrency on my list that I am going to be watching in April is going to be Digitex Futures. Now Digitex Futures has been making its rounds in the media lately. If you guys don't know, Digitex will be a free commission trading platform, so 0 fees on this platform. It will be for futures exchanging only, so that comes when it comes to longing and shorting Bitcoin. You can trade on Digitex with 0 fees. This is going to be a huge competitor with BitMEX that currently does charge fees on their platform. Currently Digitex has 1.2 million people on the waiting list to sign up for this platform. This is massive, guys, absolutely massive, and they are going to be launching their platform on April 30th. So that is the main reason why Digitex is on my list for the month of April. As you guys can see, they are up around 14% at the recording of this video, and they did break all-time highs last night. As you guys can see, let's go into the... we're going to the 7-day. Digitex hit around 11.5 cents right now, breaking their all-time high. They corrected a little bit, but as you guys can see, it's a steady uptrend. Now unfortunately, I was planning on jumping into this on March 25th, but whatever happened to me, I never got around to it, and I did miss out a little bit on some gains. I'm not jumping into Digitex this second, but I am planning on making a position very soon. I'm hoping it can cool down a little bit before, you know, April 30th. April 30th is still 29 days away, so we do have some time. But I mean, currently, where we currently stand with the charts, this straight upward movement, it's not necessarily the most healthy of movement, so I expect a correction between that time frame, and whenever that does correct to a good extent, I will be making a position into Digitex. So that's where we currently stand with Digitex Futures. Definitely a cryptocurrency to keep an eye on, and yeah, that's that. So next up, we are going to be talking about one cryptocurrency that's really been quiet lately, and that's going to be Quantstamp. I haven't really heard anyone talking about Quantstamp. Quantstamp, if you guys don't know, they're trying to be like the McAfee antivirus of cryptocurrencies, where they can audit cryptocurrency smart contracts to see if there's any bugs or errors in the code or anything like that, to prevent issues in the future like hackings and stuff like that. So but they are doing big things, and their price movement is relatively quiet right now. As you guys can see, they're practically flatlined. Let's go to the 1 month. So they are slowly but surely trending upward. In the beginning of March, they were around a penny and a half, and they're almost at 3 cents right now. So why Quantstamp is on my list. Now, I do not have a specific date for you guys, unfortunately, but within the month of April, Quantstamp is going to be launching their complete network platform. So that means their complete auditing system is going to be online for these companies to use. So that is my main reason why Quantstamp is on my list, and also the price is really a steal right now. Next up, we are going to be talking about my favorite cryptocurrency, altcoin, my favorite altcoin. Of course, Bitcoin's my favorite. Cardano. Cardano is crushing it this past 2-3 weeks now. Cardano up 14.4% on the day right now. Now, I do expect this to correct a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. Cardano is absolutely crushing it as a company, and now you can actually store your Cardano on the Ledger Nano S, which is honestly a really big deal, and that's why I personally think Cardano is starting to trend upwards, is that people can buy Cardano and finally store it on a reputable, safe wallet, a hardware wallet, and not have to worry about, you know, their funds getting stolen or anything like that. So Cardano, if we look back to the beginning of March, Cardano was around 4 cents, so it nearly doubled within the past 30 days, and this is simply due to, I believe, the Ledger Nano S, as well as Cardano is planning to launch Shelly onto their mainnet in mid-April. So probably within the next 15 days or so, Shelly will be launched onto Cardano's mainnet. Cardano is crushing it all across the board, and they also have their summit coming up in Miami mid-April as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did launch Shelly maybe around these dates, April 17th to the 18th. Maybe they launch it at the event itself. That would be pretty cool. So this is one I've always supported. It is my largest altcoin bag in my portfolio for a good reason, and I have nothing to say but good things about Cardano. So next up is going to be Elastos. Elastos is a project that has also been crushing it, and I have personally really liked as a company as well. Unfortunately, I got into Elastos when it was definitely near its all-time highs, so I took the largest loss possible. But Elastos is at a steal right now at $4.16, up 12% on the day. Now, Elastos did spike pretty greatly over the past couple days. As you guys can see, it was around $3 on March 30th, so about 2 days ago, and it had this euphoric spike all the way to around $4.33. Cooled down a little bit, but it seems like it is trending upward in general. So why Elastos is on my list? First off, they are crushing their development with their dApp platform, as well as wanting to decentralize the internet. But they announced that they are going to be, they successfully completed their phase 1 and 2 of their consensus process, as well as they do have another large announcement that is going to be released within the next week or so. Also, Elastos is going to be integrated onto the Ledger Nano S within the month of April as well. Now, I know that's not the biggest of deals, but it just shows that Elastos is a reputable company if the Ledger Nano S is going to be integrating them onto their devices. So that's where I currently stand with Elastos. Phenomenal project, and a lot of people speculate that the big announcement that they're going to be making within the next couple days is that they are going to have completed the gateway of the Ethereum blockchain for Elastos. So if you guys don't know, Elastos, their main goal is to kind of be like the mothership of all dApp platforms. So they want to make it so that Ethereum, Cardano, EOS, whatever, can all communicate with one another as one overall blockchain instead of a bunch of different separate blockchains that can't communicate with one another. So that's Elastos' goal, and they are doing phenomenal so far, and that's that. So lastly on our list of cryptocurrencies for April is going to be IOST. This is a cryptocurrency that a lot of influencers have been talking about, and one I'm not greatly familiar with myself, but they do have a lot of exciting stuff happening for them in the month of April, so they are on this list. IOST currently up 11.5%, around a penny and 2/10. IOST has been crushing it over the past 2 days. They were up around 25% yesterday. We'll go to March 30th. They're around a penny on March 30th, and they spiked up pretty high within the past 2 days. So why IOST is on my list? IOST actually announced that they are going to be starting their token buyback program as well as their foundation lockup program, and not just that, IOST has been growing greatly as a platform, opening up 110,000 wallets within the past month or so, making them the 4th largest DApp platform in the space when it comes to a user base. So IOST is crushing it right now, and considering they're ranked rank 48, which is relatively low to be ranked that high as a DApp platform, they are killing it right now. So this is just one to keep an eye on throughout the month as they continue to grow. It's pretty crazy because it seems like they've been adding 10 to 20,000 users every single day. As you guys can see, on April 1st, yesterday, they had around 91,000 wallets or accounts created. And then today they had 110, almost 111,000 accounts created. So slowly but surely, IOST is really building traction, and I wouldn't be surprised if this traction did not slow down. So those are my cryptocurrencies for the month of April. Those are ones that I am personally going to be keeping an eye on, potentially trying to swing trade, make a little bit of a flip on, as well as me just being invested in some of these companies for the long term. Not all of these are ones that I'm just trying to flip. Some of these I actually really do believe in, and I'm holding a bag for the long term, but these are ones that I see juicy stuff happening for within the month of April. Obviously guys, every single cryptocurrency is doing good right now, but that's really just due to the overall hype in the space over the past day. I wouldn't be surprised if we did see a correction within another day or two and did see some red across the board. But the cryptocurrencies I listed out to you guys are the best cryptocurrencies with the most positive news revolving around them for the month of April. So if you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below. What's your current opinion on the market? What's your stance? What are you doing in this current market? Are you just buying and holding? Are you selling? Are you swing trading? What are you doing with your portfolios? I would love to hear it down below. Also, if you did find this video informative, I would greatly appreciate it if you would hit that thumbs up button. It helps spread the video to more crypto enthusiasts on YouTube and all that sort of stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next.